Cancer, and welcome to your weekly tarot reading. This will be from the 19th to the 26th, and excuse my voice, I've got a bit of a sore throat. Something is shifting this week, Cancer. You've got two nights, one as a gift and one as essential issue. So all the nights are in horseback, which means they bring change, okay? Now, the Knight of Swords is essential issue, and that Knight of Swords brings rapid change, and I've just clarified it with the Eight of Wands, okay? So these are about swift communication. I've only got one little bit of a message coming through that I think I better voice it. Sometimes the Knight of Swords can be an energy that's quite cut off from its heart. So for some of you, some of the communication coming your way might be quite abrasive. I don't know what other word to use. Communication that's not integrated with the heart. The good news, I find the Eight of Wands a very, very warm card. It sort of came through as a message, so I had to voice it, guys, okay? Take from it what you will. I'm so sorry. So what lies behind you is the Tower card. The Tower card, again, is about change, breaking down some structures. It's that epiphany. There's a lot of you that know me through personal readings, and you know that I actually love the Tower card because it wakes us up. It pulls us out of a slumber. It pulls us out of stuck situations. Because we can live our lives for ages feeling that nothing's happening. And then suddenly, here comes the change that we have been craving. And I'm looking at your reading, Cancer, and I cannot help feeling the energy of change. And I've felt some of your readings the last couple of months have been not stuck, but there's been very... I don't want to use the word challenging, but there's been a very powerful relationship dynamic going on. I know some of you, and it doesn't feel that that's the energy anymore. Something has shifted, essentially. Now, this message carries on because the gift is the Knight of Wands. Now, the Knight of Wands moves forward in a way that's about passion and enthusiasm. He doesn't consult with all his thinking, all these strategies, all these fears. He just moves forward in a very impulsive, very passionate and very creative way, because this is an action-based universe. It doesn't matter what you do, how much positive affirmations that you do, it's actions that lead to the new beginning. And the Knight of Wands action is really based on, I want to go somewhere and I'm going forward regardless of what my fears tell me, what was years ago. It's just moving forward on a very heartfelt, very passionate impulse. In Cancer, I love seeing that for you, to tell the truth. This is very, very much a reading about how the North Nodes have changed. You probably know that. We're moving into a different energy, and it's all about Cancer. So very much the cards are sort of showing that. Now, the challenge is the Eight of Cups. Now, the Eight of Cups is a card about walking away from which no longer fulfills you. Cancer, that's always everyone's challenge, because even when we get freed from situations that weren't satisfying, we all still resist letting go. I don't know why. The human condition is geared towards self-protection, and even if that's no longer healthy, we still go through a process when we have to let go of it, because the Eight of Cups is a challenge. I'm going to carry on before I come back to it. because how other people are showing up for you is the Six of Wands. Someone has overcame something. There's a victory here, because the card before it is the Five of Wands. It's about tension, stress and strife, which means there's been a victory. And this is how others are showing up for you. They're showing up for you in a way which is very victorious, very, what's that word, valor? Yeah, very, very successful, dynamic in your relationships, which I absolutely love here. Now, again, the central issue is the Knight of Swords with the Eight of Wands. This is very, very quick change, guys. Almost overnight, but it's not overnight, because really behind the scenes, we've been working for it. We've been getting ourselves ready. And sometimes we even go into quite dark phases because we feel that change isn't happening fast enough. And then it happens. And this is a week of it happening. And it's all leading to the Ten of Pentacles. So this is obviously to do with security, finances. Some of you might be getting a new job. Some of you, this is more love orientated, because I've clarified it with the Lovers card. And when the Ten of Pentacles shows up as a Lovers card, there's a state, look at the picture. The heart is wide open, which means there's no protection. There's no keeping secrets from each other. There's a state of flow. And because it's a Pentacles card, Pentacles in astrology rule authenticity, straightforwardness, basically all those things that can be so challenging, because they are. And as human beings, sometimes we all resist the energy of being real. This is about realness. It's about opening up in your relationships. There's some big change happening your way. There's some really big changes happening. I think it's particularly emotional, but for a lot of you, it's to do with your work and finances, okay? I'm asking why the Eight of Cups is your challenge. I mean, everyone fears. I mean, in some ways, we should celebrate when we're walking away from things that are once no longer serve us, but we don't, Cancer, because there's a part of us that still clings to hope that we can find fulfillment in which one's fulfilled us. And it's with the Nine of Swords, so there's a little bit of anxiety about this Eight of Cups, about going in, leaving behind which no longer serves you, in order to embrace the mystery. You know what, Cancer? Do you want my advice? Go and embrace this mystery. You have got, it's funny, there's been 3 signs who got the most incredible readings, very positive, very, almost this sense of now is your time, yeah? And I understand when you get readings from that you've obviously gone through a very difficult period. So, you know, you deserve a good reading. But this is a week of very, very rapid change, by the way. I am so excited about doing your December reading. And what I've been doing is doing one card, which is pulling us into the energy of December. Yeah, and you got the Four of Wands. Yeah, that's exactly what I can see with this week. It's a threshold card, the Four of Wands. It's about happiness and celebration. And maybe this week is that decision, well, my needs aren't met here. And there might be fear about propelling this new destiny, Cancer. You want my advice? Go. Because this is the energy of December. Four of Wands, celebration. And I do have quite a lot of Cancer clients. You know who you are, guys. And I know what you have gone through to get here. And there's definitely an energy now about you getting what you want, what you need, and what you deserve, okay? I can't wait to do your December reading, Cancer. I'll be back with them next week. Loads of love. Bye.